Y'all, what is the first thing that comes to mind when someone tells you that they have been working on their self-care? For some, it's getting their hair done, getting their nails done. Others, it's going to get a massage. For some, it's just taking some time to stop and take a deep breath. What is it for you? Or is it really nothing like the overhyped stuff that we see on social media every single day? You guys, this week I spent a lot of time doing what mattered most to me, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is self-care. Let's get started. Y'all, this week I did lose weight, but before I tell you how much, I want to tell you what I did that contributed to such a great loss on the scale. The past couple weeks have just been all over the place, and at this point in my weight loss journey, of course, I wish that I was further down, but I needed to get all that out of my head and just go to a place that made me feel happy. So we actually ended up taking a road trip up to Sedona. If you guys have ever been to Sedona, Arizona, or if you live in Arizona, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe we can meet up. But you guys, we actually did a family road trip to Sedona and just went up there to look at the pretty mountains and to de-stress. And you know what? It was fun to just be with my family and not be on social media and to not overthink everything and just take pictures and laugh and just enjoy the time that I had with my family. Because you guys, if the past few years have taught me anything, it's that family is more important than I really realized. I've always valued family, but like I said, the past few years have just made it that much more valuable to me. You guys, in addition to going up to Sedona and taking photos and hanging out with my family, I also make sure that I took time to really pour into myself. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I am very big on uplifting, encouraging, and inspiring, but I can't pour all that out for you guys if I'm not getting that fed into myself on a consistent basis. So I took time to just unwind and do what I love to do. Y'all, there is nothing like turning on your laptop, going to YouTube, and looking up a positive message. Now, I tend to look at podcasts from some of my favorite teachers, preachers, whatever, and I really love a good word from Joyce Meyer or Michael Todd or Stephen Furtick or Jerry Flowers or Robert Madu or Joel Osteen. You guys, there are so many different people with so many different styles of teaching and uplifting. And just sitting and listening to, well, I like the long ones, like the 60-minute messages, but even just the 15-minute ones, just feeding yourself that positivity for the day, it makes all the difference because you kind of just have to keep that on repeat in your mind. Keep those positive words going in your head because it's so easy to get in your own head and kind of self-sabotage, you know? Y'all, another thing I did this week was taking responsibility for myself. I'm talking about adulting. So I went and had a conversation with my consultant about my real financial situation. If you guys know, I have not always been able to afford a full week of Jenny food. And in the past several weeks, I haven't afforded a full week. I get what I can and then do what I can on my own just because, you know, times can be tough financially, and I think it's better to do a little of what you can going in the right direction than to be completely bad and eating all the terrible things. You guys, it made me feel so good to go into my consultant and tell her what I'm able to afford, what I'm doing on my own, and just sit down and put that all together in a plan. I love that I have a consultant because she doesn't make me feel poor. She doesn't make me feel less than for not being able to afford what everyone else can. She really just made me feel like, you know what? You are trying to put yourself first. You're trying to do better and you're at the right place. So let's do this. So shout out to my consultant. And if you have a great consultant, let me know down in the comments below. Just give them a shout out because these consultants are built-in besties for life. With not being on a full plan of food and not always being able to get a full week of food, you guys, my weight has kind of been all over the place. If you looked at some of my previous videos, you would know that I've been stuck in the 260s for what seemed like forever. My goal this month was to get out of the 260s. I don't want to see them anymore. I don't want to hear about them anymore. I was like, 260s, bye-bye. So you guys, this week I weighed in and I lost a total of... And you guys, you know what? I'm so close. I was so close. But just because the month of August is over doesn't mean that I'm going to stop trying. Oh, no, no, no. You guys, I am going to smash this goal, which leads me to what we're going to be doing in the month of September. Y'all, for the month of September, I am going to be starting a Stick to It challenge. Stick to It September. You guys, when I was on plan this time last year, I did something very similar, but I wasn't recording my videos at that time. What I'm talking about is I want you to pick one thing, one thing that you know that you struggle with, and I want you to make sure that you stick to it for September. Whether that's getting in enough water, whether that's sticking to your meal plan, whether that is making sure that you exercise as much as you know that you need to, whether that's just doing what it takes, the little tiny nitty-gritty things that we sometimes slack off with, and making sure that we stick to them. My plan, you guys know I love to write my little notes down, well, type them. What I'm planning on sticking to this month is sticking to plan. I will be sticking to as much Jenny Craig food as possible. My goal also is to drink at least a half a gallon of water a day. Now that might sound small, but I know that that's a reasonable, smart goal for me. And if I drink more, great, but there's nothing less than half a gallon a day. Another thing that I notice is very beneficial that I need to stick to as well is getting in some type of movement, at least 3 to 4 days a week. You guys, I want to go out here and say I'm going to do it every day, 6 days a week, but every time I go in a little too headstrong and pushing my body a little too hard, I end up with knee pain. And it wouldn't be the first time that I've fractured or wore a cast or been on crutches because I've been trying to be superwoman a little bit too fast. But I will be doing exercise much more than I was the month of August. I will be drinking more water than I did last month. And I will be sticking to the Jenny Craig plan as close to it as I can as possible. What are you going to stick to? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to root for you, and I hope you guys continue to root for me too. It makes a difference. It's kind of like we're accountability partners, but you guys know I think of you as family. You guys have been checking in with me for several weeks now, and like I said, I talk to you more than I talk to my cousins, so make sure you check in with me, family. I want to hear from you. You guys, we have had like a dramatic increase in subscribers to this channel. So what crazy person would I be if I did not sit here right now and say thank you to any and everyone who has found this channel. Welcome to the family. I post about absolutely everything it takes to lose weight and feel great using the Jenny Craig program as closely as I can until I'm able to afford a full week's worth of food. You guys, I love the program. You will never hear me say anything negative about it because that's just not my style. I could get on here and bash the program or, you know what I mean, say negative things, but how does that help anybody? That's not me. Now, does that mean if there's something that I don't like, I won't say it? I'm gonna let you know. If there's something that I think is gross or just not right or, you know, unethical or what have you, of course I would let you guys know. But for the most part, 99.99% of the time, you will only hear positive things from me. You guys, if you are new here, I would love if you would hit the subscribe button. And if you're a new friend, welcome to the family. Another thing I want to tell you guys is I'm going to be posting YouTube shorts on Sundays as well. Now, these will just be funny weight loss related jokes, so please do not take them seriously. I actually posted one. I'm going to see if I can link it for you. You guys tell me what you think. I actually posted one about eat a salad, they said. It'll make me skinny, they said. And it was absolutely all in fun, you guys. But when you post these things called YouTube shorts, you reach a greater audience of people. Our little 200 subscriber family at this point reached 33,000 people from just that funny little clip. You guys, my goal is to spread body positivity. My goal is to share my weight loss journey and to uplift, encourage, and inspire. So when you see me posting these funny little shorts, they are just there to make you laugh and to keep you going. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!